Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing our series on modifiers in UModeler X. The next modifier we're going to look at is the Mirror Modifier. The Mirror Modifier is a fantastic tool that helps you create perfectly symmetrical designs by mirroring your object along a specified axis. This is incredibly useful for modeling objects that require symmetry like characters, vehicles, architectural elements. By using the mirror modifier, you can save a lot of time and effort, ensuring that both sides of your model are identical and perfectly aligned. Let's see how it works. All right, so to get started with the mirror tool, the first thing we're going to do is let's create a simple game object here in the scene. And I like to start with a cube. And actually, let me go to a different tool here. I'm going to hit delete on that and go back. And I'm going to select box. And then I'm going to create us a cube. All right, perfect. So now we have a cube here, and the first thing you want to do is go head over to source mesh, and we're going to create add modifier, and then we're going to go down to mirror. All right, so if you notice, as soon as you hit mirror, yours could be on X, Y, or Z. Right now it's on X, so if you go on Y, it's going to be green and blue for the Z. And so also you're going to see an arrow. So this arrow is going to basically dictate which direction you're going to be doing your mirror in. So in my case, I want to look from this way. So I'm going to put it on this direction. Now, of course, as you move it past that point there, basically you want to actually flip it. So yep, you're right. Just click that button and you're good to go. So, but I'm going to put it back on the other side and we're going to go from here. All right, so the idea is anything that's done or manipulated with this game object will be done to this one. All right, so the first thing I'll do is just go back into my source mesh. And what I'll do is actually make some changes to this object. So this is actually the object here. So what I'll do is hold it down, do an extrude, and we're gonna see that there. We can hold this down, do an extrude, and we can get that there, right? And so that's pretty powerful. So for instance, if we just want to keep making some cool things, we can just kind of keep going. And for instance, if I needed to make something that looks like this, you could. It's a pretty nice thing to do. And we can continue on. And that's pretty much the mirror tool in a nutshell because it mirrors anything that you do. And that's what it's designed to do, right? And you can pretty much mirror any game object. It doesn't matter really how big that game object is. Another good use case of using it would be, say, if you're making maybe like a larger space. Say this was a room that you're making. And I think I've kind of done this before in the past where, for instance, say this is a room and we're just creating a corridor. And what I'm doing is just kind of blocking out an environment here. And I'm going to kind of put this like that. Okay. And so say I want this side to be identical to this side. And so the first thing I want to do is go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and flip these normals just for fun. I'm going to go ahead and flip these normals. Let me go ahead and select those, hit flip. Where is it at again? I just selected it. Where is it? There it is. Flip the normals. And now you have something like this. And for fun, I'm just going to go ahead and select these. I'm going to hit delete so we can see exactly what's happening here. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and delete this wall because my goal is to mirror this object. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now I have this object selected. I'm going to go select mirror. And remember, we want to do it on the right axis. So it's going to be in the world Z, or we can do local too, but all right. And so I'm going to flip, and there you have it. Boom. And so now we can kind of create a duplicate of this world. This could be used for many different things, to be quite honest. Say you modeled a one side of your level is an enemy side, and then you have the hero side, but they're identical. Maybe it's a multiplayer. I don't know. That's up to you. But these are the tools that you have that you can use. And you can, of course, continue to build from here. So if we were to go back to our game object, our source, and we were to manipulate this, the great thing is we can continue to do so, right? And that's really awesome. So now you can kind of continue to build this out and build whatever you need to do. And it's still mirrored, which is really nice. And you can create worlds and levels like this and whatever you need to do. Awesome. So that's pretty much the mirror tool. It's pretty simple. It's effective. I do like it a lot. And of course, just like any other tool, what you can do is remove it and you go right back down to your original mesh. All right. I would say that that's pretty much it for this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any new ideas for new modifiers, be sure to share them with me directly. I love to chat about new features. Make sure to stay up to date with all the latest features and updates by hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell. By doing so, you'll never miss out on any of the exciting updates. I'll see you in the next one.